Oh! It is one of the most flavorful dishes you can have on the streets. And today I'm going to show you how to make it at home. Kebab, kebab, kebab. It's one of the best street foods you can have. They slice it really thin, it's nice and juicy, a big dollop of sauce on top. That's how we did it. Drinking until 4 o'clock in the morning, go to a kebab shop, eat something, and then knock out. But that's not what we're doing today. Today we're showing this stuff respect. We want to make the best kebab, and we're going to make it so you can do it at home. Some of the kebab shops are really fantastic and they have the best kebab that you can imagine. And the ones that I went to, I don't know, I can't really remember, but I didn't really respect the food either. But what we're doing right now is respecting the food. We want to make it the best we can. Of course, every kebab shop owner has its own secret recipe. The way we are going to do it is so you can do it at home as well. So, we're going to start with some minced meat. This is beef, 80% meat, 20% fat. Here's the trick. Some original recipes call for sheep fat. You know, they use lamb, sheep fat on top, and it renders down, it becomes extremely juicy. I have something else. I have this. This is bone marrow. It's pre-seasoned and you can buy this off of Amazon. So basically, it's the inside of the bones from a cow, and we're going to put it in our minced meat. Wow, isn't that brilliant? This is 150 grams of seasoned bone marrow. If you can't buy it locally, just go to your butcher's and ask for bone marrow. He will saw up the bones for you and take out the bone marrow. And you can season it by yourself with just salt and pepper. Mix it in with a kilogram of minced beef. Don't worry about getting it perfect because we're going to blitz it up later. Kebab is all about flavor. That's why we're going to need onion. The onion is a really important thing in the Turkish kitchen, and we're kind of making the Turkish version of kebab now. Not the really European style that we're used to, but a more authentic, respectful, real kebab with real good flavors. So I'm going to take my kitchen machine, put in the onions, and then we're going to blitz this up. There we go. This. Oh. That's always a bad idea because it's going to make you cry, but somehow I love the smell of onion, and yes, it makes me cry too, but it's just funny to do. Marcin, you want to smell? For you criers out there, I know how you feel. You know, I cry a lot too. I actually don't, but just to be sympathetic to the people that cry. I like to ooze empathy. I kind of found a trick when I was working in the kitchen as a student. They made me cut the onions for the onion soup, of course. And I discovered if I just breathe through my mouth and kind of like close my nose, all of the air of the onion would get sucked into my mouth and it would make me cry less. But still, I had to do all of the tough work, cut the onions, and there were a lot of onions. And as you can see, I'm working the onion through a sieve, just pushing out the juice of these 2 onions, because all we need is that juice. We don't need that whole onion and all the fibers that's in this. And once you got that juice going, look at that. We're just going to add it to our beef. And now we'll add the rest of our herbs. We're going to need 4 tablespoons of yogurt, 1 tablespoon of coarse salt, 1 tablespoon of paprika powder, 1 tablespoon of pepper, and we're going to need this, sumac. A half a tablespoon will do. And of course we're going to need some fresh herbs, so I'm going to put in some thyme, 5 twigs will do, and some oregano leaves. 1 stalk will be more than enough. Now we're going to put this in the blender and grind it down till we have a nice thick puree. Look at this nice consistency. It's super strong and super tough, and we're going to need it. Now we're going to put this on a sheet of baking paper. We're going to roll this up in a form, but we want to make sure that it's thick enough, but not too thick. You'll see what I mean later. We're going to shape it first. Just press it and get the right shape and slowly push it towards the edges. There we go. Getting better and better. And then when we have around the shape that we're looking for, we can start rolling it up. Rolling, 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 rolling. And now we're going to twist the ends in opposite direction and just make sure we get a nice thick sausage out of this. One nice big fat sausage. But baking paper is not that strong, so if we leave it like this, it's just going to fall apart again. And for that, we're going to use cling film. We got to pick it up real tight. Get it in there, roll it up, make a big fat ball out of it. And you gotta have enough cling film to really give it a little bit of strength. We're not gonna eat for another day, man. Kebab is a long process. But if you put in the hours, it's totally worth it. See, we got a cling film. It's keeping the shape we want it to be. And this is absolutely perfect because we have to put it in the fridge and let it marinate itself for at least 2 hours, but preferably overnight. Now, I'm not gonna wait until tomorrow, otherwise Morrison's going to start eating the furniture. Yes, you are. So we're just gonna do the 2 hours, but look at it. It's all wrapped up, ready to put into the fridge. And the cool thing is, after 2 hours, we can just fire up the barbecue and put it on. I got my 2 left burners on and I set the kebab over indirect heat with the plastic on. So that means while it's slowly getting up to temperature, we really have to check it that the plastic doesn't melt, because this is going to be happening around 65 degrees Celsius or so. Now the baking paper is protecting the meat from it actually getting in contact with melting plastic or something like that, but we definitely want to prevent that. So we're going to let the barbecue slowly come up to temperature. Keep our eye on it, because if you melt that plastic in your grill, oh, there's hell to pay. I've been rotating the meat for over 20 minutes now, and the meat is starting to turn soft. The juices are starting to come out, but we need it to firm up. And basically what we're doing here is we're making like a sous vide action inside the barbecue. Isn't that cool? We're just aiming for low temperatures, slowly cooking, and oh, let me show you. You can already see it. If I like press it a little bit, now what we need is that it firms up. So we're just gonna set it back, keep rotating, keeping our eye on it, and don't let that plastic melt. It's not ready yet. No, it's not dinner time. It's not. No. It's not dinner time. We gotta wait for it. No, we're not there yet. It's starting to firm up. And I'm thinking about if we just puncture it and let the juices, no, we can't eat yet. We have to wait. It has to be perfect. I know we could eat it right now. I know we could, but we're not gonna. We gotta make it even better. It's gonna be perfect, I promise. Just have patience. It is going to be amazing, and it's going to taste amazing, but I'm super worried at this point in time that all of the juices is just going to separate the meat. So we're going to put it in a tray, and I'm going to puncture the bag and let the juices run out. There we go. It's like milking a cow. It had to be done. I'm sorry, guys. It's going to take probably another 2 hours of slowly rotating. You can't walk away from this. We gotta keep it here, and you gotta stay here to make sure you maintain it to get it absolutely perfect. And once that's done, we're gonna have like another 3 hours slow cooking it on the rotisserie, building up that crust just bit by bit. So overall, we got a few more hours to go, but we're gonna get the most amazing result, I promise you guys. After cooking our kebab on the grill for 2 hours, I'm taking it out of the package. It's firmed up nicely, but I'm not sure it's gonna hold on the rotisserie, so I'm placing it back on the grill and cook it fully. And there you have it. It's super easy. It takes a lot of time, I must admit. Because if you want to do it right, you marinate for a day and all of the flavors become really strong and powerful. And you get that really exciting amount of flavor. And we just made a quick salad to go on the sandwiches. We just chopped up an onion, a tomato, a little bit of parsley, and a little bit of that sumac. And we finished it off with some lemon juice and olive oil. And then we have this beautiful salad, original Turkish recipe. So how does it get better than that, right? So I'm so hungry right now because I was kind of hoping this would be like a little quicker cooking process, but doing that sous vide on the grill, it takes a lot of time and a lot of patience. I think we did it in 2.5 hours, Morrison?
Long time.
Long time. So you want to feel that it's firming up, otherwise it's just gonna drop off your rotisserie. You don't want that. Well, let's give this a try.
Oh, you really had that kebab flavor.
This is some good kebab. I love it.
This is the true kebab flavor.
I love that Turkish way of kebab. You gotta put that salad in. You gotta have the flavors, the sumac. And the sumac is really something that's really cool because it gives it acidity. It makes everything fresh and light. Man, this is good stuff. I bet you this is even healthy, Marcel.
Nah, really?
Mm-hmm.
You know, I have to admit, this is the first time I had kebab without garlic sauce. But because of the kebab is so good, it doesn't matter. This is how it should be. This is the Turkish way of kebab. I love it.
This is good stuff. You have to operate the camera.
No.
What are you doing?
No, it's not necessary. Come on.
Is it on autofocus?
No,
Is it
fine?
Are you sure?
No, we'll be fine.
I like the onion. That's my favorite part.
The combination of the onion and the meat. It's perfect.
I think it is better without sauces. If you make it right.
You gotta make it right.
You gotta make it right.
Thank you guys for watching.
Hope to see you guys next time. Oh no.
We gotta say more. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you patrons and YouTube members. Thank you guys for supporting us.
And leave us a big thumbs up if you want Morrison to do a hamburger video. Comment down below. #Morrison Hamburger Champ. See you guys next time. Until then, eet smakelijk.
And keep on grilling.
That's right.